In the following video, we're going to talk about progressions and how you can get to a full plank exercise. Now, the plank is one of the exercises that's done, quite a lot in gyms and everywhere, but people get it wrong most of the time. So I want to make sure that you're doing it right. Now, the first thing I want Chantel to do there, I want you to just go on your elbows. That's it. And then what you're going to do, you're going to bend, dorsiflex your ankles. There we go. So your toes are on the floor. You're going to keep your knees on the floor. And then you're going to lift your hips up to there. Okay? Now from this position, what you want to achieve is if Chantel tilts her pelvis slightly underneath, that's it. So your back doesn't, when it comes to your back, you don't really want that to be arching too much like this. But what happens most of the time when people plank, they tend to arch their butt out too much. And then if you're just kind of going to that full plank there, we're going to show the wrong position. There we go. So this kind of lumbar curve happens here, which you don't want. So what Chantel is going to do, keep her knees on the floor, tilt your pelvis underneath, and then create a little bit of a contraction here between your shoulder blades. But now if you're just going to a full plank, and then just let your kind of hips drop down a little bit there. And this is what people do. People tend to hold themselves on their arms. They start shaking up here. See how much her head is shaking there. And that shouldn't really be happening. And then when you get tired, your pelvis drops down towards the floor and you completely lose the core. When your pelvis drops down, you are losing the core. You're not doing any core training there whatsoever. You're training your triceps and your shin muscles and your quads a little bit. So that's not really what a plank is all about. Okay, now we're going to show you a progression or the variation 2 of the 8-point plank. So what Chantel is going to do now, she's going to go into an 8-point plank first of all. Take a deep breath in, and when you breathe out, she's going to extend her right knee. Okay, so you're matching the breath out with the movement of the knee. And what's happening there? You're destabilizing the pelvis. And then deep breath in. Lower the knee, breathe out, and extend the other knee. So you're creating this kind of cycle of the breathing, and again, deep breath in, lower the knee, breathe out, and extend the right knee. Okay, so you're switching between the two knees like this, and you're destabilizing the pelvis, and that's really forcing the core to work.